pick up a couple things that I forgot to grab. Like the tools from like episode 1 that like I never even thought about picking up. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are playing more Painscreek, and we are back at the beginning because we found out a lot of stuff. Like, the PI that was also on this case is probably dead. That Vivian was also having an affair. That Bernard had feelings for her. And, like, just the soap opera continues. Let's go. But, more importantly, we also found a lot of new information, so let's start using it. First and foremost, we now have this. We have the classifieds with one document. The crack in the skull, Vivian Roberts' skull, shows that the weapon used as a heavy object. It's an object with a heavy and sharp end, something like an axe, which there were oh my god, Bernard killed both of them. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong, man or a strong woman. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found in the front of her torso as well as the back of both arms, showing that she tried to block the attack holding up her arms. The victim was facing the killer. The killer is left-handed. There was something that was mentioned that I believe that Bernard is left-handed. Which this means... Sorry, I'm like looking through my information because I know I wrote that down. Yeah, Bernard is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, that just solidified it was Bernard. And I think he has 2 missing. Now, here's the thing. This whole thing about a missing kid. This is what I'm not sure about. Maybe the back... Hold on. Okay, perfect. I think that's all we can get out of here. I don't think there's anything else of use. Next up, let's go deal, now that we have the shovel, because we've known about Oliver having the tools for like ever, and now that we have them, we can use them. I also forgot to look, I feel like I have like the tea time. Did I just glitch through? Oh my god, I think I glitched through. Hell yeah. Let's break it a little bit. I didn't mean to break through, but we're here. Oh god. Oops. I'm curious if we can do it again. Let's see if we can glitch through. Okay, so that's just a straight up glitch. It's easy to get back up, but okay. There should be somewhere that we can dig. Because they said the playground. Unfortunately, we don't really have any knowledge of where it is. They just said it was at the playground, and this is the only playground. Unless there's one that glitched. Hold on. Let's go behind the honey cabin. There's also one here. Potentially. How am I supposed to know when I can use it? Okay. So apparently there is one location for this, and maybe we have to come back for the others. I don't know if they'll show up, but apparently something is supposed to show up when it's like, oh, okay, this is it. So I fell through again. Am I just gonna keep falling through? Oh gosh. Okay. We're finally here where we need to be. Back at the Tyler house. Because this room, right? Love how we can't pick that up or do anything with it. In here, there was a drawer that we couldn't get open. There we go. School called, principal told me kids have been calling Derek names, saying he's a bastard child. I know that Derek wants to know his father. I don't know what to say to him. Derek stoned a chick to death. Could it tell him that Derek witnessed Sophia being killed? He was only 5 when it happened. Should not have asked him to keep quiet about Sophia's death. He must have been bottling up the emotions for years. Okay. Whew. It's been 5 months of sessions. We're unable to get him to talk much. Dad was standing in the middle of the road. He was waving to me. Mom was crying and her tears dripped on her face. I woke up. Kitty was purring and licking my face. I think she wanted to go out. Mom doesn't like me to make noise when it's late at night. Say it will wake everyone up, so it's very quiet. Kitty flew away. There was noises behind the wall fence. There's a door that's always locked, but there's light behind the keyhole. I walked to the door and looked through it. There were 4 people, 2 of them fighting. A baby was crying, and then one of them fell down and hit her head. She stopped moving. Her eyes were open. I wet my pants because she was looking at me. Derek has since been very quiet. We haven't been able to fully grasp if what he wrote was real or imaginary. We're concerned with the situation. Okay, so this is what happened. I guess this was at home. Wait, Dad was standing in the middle of the road. Oh, wait. So Dad left. And then it jumps to this. There were 4 people fighting. Okay, so we have Sophia, Vivian, Andrew. That means there's another person there. Okay, I think everything else we've looked at. Okay. We still have the hammer. We do have a desk key, though. Can be used on drain covers. Okay. I don't think there's anything left for us to do here. Let's move on to the next location. How do I get out of the house? We have made it back to the cemetery. There is one thing that we have to go find. Where is Scott's dead body? God, I don't remember where they buried him. Here it is. Okay, so January 1st, 1975. Okay. Oh, wait. That's June, not January. My bad. Okay, now we have his birthday, so we should be able to open up the painting, but we have this. Wait, that isn't it? I thought this was the cemetery key. Okay, we're going back to the mansion. Okay, this is what we need. I feel like I remembered looking at this. And yeah, so I feel like I looked at it and then didn't do anything about it. So let's take care of that first. We gotta go to the tea room. There we go. Dear Vivian, I am not writing to you as a doctor, but as a friend. I know you had your suspicions about Charles. Now that his affair is revealed, there's no point in beating around the bush. If you want to protect yourself and Trisha, there's only one way. You have to make Sophia and the baby leave Charles. They need to be moved away from Painscreek. You will, of course, have to compensate for her leaving. As for Charles, he will need to know that his affair, publicly known, will destroy his political status. People are not so forgiving when the mayor they trust is involved in such a scandal. I figure that Charles will try to add the child to the family registry. I would do the same if I were him. It's a boy after all. Blah, blah, blah. I've given careful thought to your request, and he write a new prescription for your mother-in-law, Magdalene. It's 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. Detailed instructions will be sent with the medicine. You will need to administer the So they poisoned Magdalene. They killed Magdalene. I'm wondering if the embezzlement... Okay. Where's the embezzlement numbers? This... I wonder if this was to pay for him covering up the fact. Like, this was payment for basically keeping quiet about her killing Magdalene. Ooh. The thought thickens. Okay. Now we need to go in here. The only thing we have left to do is this. As I've grown to learn about my birth parents, I feel as if a great veil has been lifted. I understand why Father Matthew was against us seeing each other. We shouldn't be together. Didn't kill your mom. I've never lied to you, never will. I don't know who killed her. I do. Is that it? We did all that. For just that? Actually, I need to go back to the tea room. Because there's something I missed. And I wrote tea room key. But I didn't specify what that was. Because there's a key here. Nope. Back open. Charles and Hyler speak to each other. I know that he's been feeling guilty about the affair, but that was 20 years ago. I need to work things out with Trisha. Agency is remaining for a new guy to help me. Owen Smith. Paper signed. Location of the exhibition has been approved. All we need is a down payment. Helen's transferring the funds from the Roberts Relief Fund since the hospital won't need it for a while. Art gallery's opening in 3 months. We've received most of the artwork from contributors and authors. Okay, so that was just a completionist thing. However, I am contemplating one thing, and that is the study code. We have the numbers. Unfortunately, we don't know where the numbers go. And I think I'm gonna brute force it. So. Okay. Okay, I'm honestly thinking you always move the pawn first. Then you can move the knight. Okay. We're gonna brute force this a couple more times. Because we don't have anything that can really say where it would go. Okay. Okay, we gotta look around more for that. I think we have everything else done here that we can. I have to figure out where this gate key goes. It's the backyard here. Because there is a gate. I think it's on this side. Wait, hold on. Shoot, where is it? Okay. Oh, this way. It's over here. Sorry, we're getting her this time. Let's go find her body. Let's go find Sophia's body. Okay. We know where the well is. And it's open. Let's go in. Oak. As if this isn't terrifying enough. It's fine. I'm just waiting for someone to be at the top to cut the rope. God, the noises. I thought I was done. Hold on. What does that say? 0526? Is that what it says? Yeah, it looks like 0526. Okay. Now I'm just waiting for someone to be at the top to, like, cut the rope, or we're gonna see, like, Bernard standing up there with, like, an axe. Like, I'm, like, anticipating it. And that's kind of the thing that I like about, like, the Walking Sim sort of, like, detective, like, murder mystery stuff. Is, like, there isn't necessarily an inherent level of, like, you're going to be chased. You're going to have someone come after you. You know, you're going to get killed. Like, you don't really have that. But, like, you're still like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay. Now we have to figure out where that goes. We have... Wait! Shoot! I keep forgetting this. Okay. We need to go back in, because we have the painting code. I have the painting code written... Wait! Oh wait, I need a key for the one at Sophia's. I was like, wait, this is it. I was like, no, that's a key, I think. Now, where is the freaking gallery? I feel like I have these lights on. is 4. Wait, then the pieces have to mean something else. I can't believe Scott killed my wife. It spewed all over the news, but he loved Trisha. Visited Scott again, knowing that he'd be released soon. Looked at him before I didn't care. I wanted to know why he killed Vivian. I was so angry that I yelled at him. I was about to leave. And he said I pygmied ignorant. Got drunk last night at the inn. Scott's now a free man. I think I babbled about how much I despise Scott and what I would do to have someone get rid of him. Did I really say that? How did I get home anyway? Oh, right. Bernard was with me. So Bernard used Charles as a scapegoat. Okay. I don't know if... Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. I don't know if any of these passwords mean anything, but we're gonna write them down. Like all the routing numbers and the account numbers. I feel like these aren't necessary, but they like fill out the story, but I don't have any faith. Also, we haven't seen a computer. So I'm kind of like... Okay. So the study room desk hint. Chess pieces, K is for king and knight. Q is queen. And then B is bishop. Oh, okay. Last will. Modification of 6B. Should a boy be born in the Roberts family that is a direct lineage, if he is the eldest son and no other contests, so he'll get it when he turned 25. 6A, the will shall be stricken in its entirety. And Article 11 added Vincent Robert, born of Charles Robert, Sophia Miller, on June 1st, 1975, shall be acknowledged as a family member. So Homeboy was already, like, in the will. Oh, that's also why I can't see. Okay. I think that's everything here. Let's go back to the study, now that we have the king number. Which is really interesting that the pawn was like a add-on sort of thing. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. I don't think we are. That's just a perma-lock door. Okay. Where is the study? Oh no. I'm lost in the house again. Okay. There has to be some sort of clue. But I can't find anything. Okay, so I was looking for the code for the study. Because I was like, am I just missing something? Or at least figuring out how I could get it. When I realized something, I wrote that there was a key that we needed. We didn't need a key, we needed a code. So we're gonna go back to Dorothy's and deal with that code. And we are back at Dorothy's incredibly awkward toilet house. That sounds mean that I say toilet house, but that is like the weirdest bathroom I've ever seen. Okay, where is that chest? Here it is. I thought this had a key, because I never looked at it. So, 5, 2, 6. I hope everyone's treating you well at the mansion. It's been 6 months since my missionary work started here in Indonesia. I'm supposed to be back in 1 week's time, but I recently decided I'll be extending my stay for 6 months. I haven't received any letters from you for a while now. Hope you're doing well. Remember the time we were at the orphanage and said you don't want to be poor anymore? You told me they were glad that I introduced you to them, said you're a hard worker with a kind heart. Us being related was not the reason they hired you. I did not know whether or not to tell them we are not actually cousins. I feel bad to lying to them. I know some people don't like me. Wanda always picks on me, and Bernard ignores me most of the time. Andrew's okay as long as I'm not in his garden. Dorothy cares a lot for me. Tom treats me with respect, even though I'm just a housemaid. Vivian and Charles like her, and Matthew. Reminds me of the days at the orphanage. I never imagined having an affair with a married man, let alone my employer. Now I'm carrying his child. How do I face Matthew? He's extending his stay for 6 months. He just hears... I don't know how he'll take it if he just hears the news truth blurted out once he gets back. Telegram. Special birthday present. All I need to do is find the clues he placed in our favorite places. Okay. He's waiting for my telegram after I've solved the puzzle. I've actually solved it already, but I don't know what to say to him. B was born at 8:20, looks like Charles. Dorothy takes care of us. Charles told me that his mother will be arriving in 2 weeks. She knows about the relationship. Okay, I think it's just that. So now we have to figure out her favorite fucking places. You gotta be shitting me. Figuring out Sophia's favorite places will be another day activity, but apparently we don't have to go to the sectioned off part of the cemetery to find stuff. My bad. So it's over here. Somewhere. I think. Wait. Shit, it still says tree on the left. I think it's still talking about that one. Wait, did I miss the thing for this? Shoot. Okay, we're back here. I goofed up. I thought that was the only classified one. Not. I probably could have opened these for a while. Maybe not. Got a car key. I think that's the only thing we can grab. And then this. Okay. Charles wasn't there. He was in New York. And then Matthew was at an annual religious gathering in Hartford, where pastors from different churches... Wait! Hold on. There was something... Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering. He wasn't feeling well. Father Matthew's lying. Wait, I wonder if he killed Vivian. Because Vivian was the one who killed Sophia. Bernard doesn't really have one, but the left-handed aspect is what bugs me. Here's my thing, is the fact that Dorothy is kind of covering for Bernard, so unless he's a really good faker, that don't make sense. Okay, Mary's is kind of just irrelevant. Supposed to come back, drive around for Vivian, but she told me to take a break since I hadn't had a day off for a while. Visit a friend of mine who's moving upstate to West Dakota. Okay.
Hi, this is Steven. I just wanted to make sure the package was sent. Again, I'm currently at Anne's courtyard. Any extra info you have would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
Okay. So Father Matthew's looking sus as hell. I do want to go, I do want to do a little bit more before we end the episode out, though. I'm not even kidding. I should not still be recording, because I am just kind of super intrigued. Don't know what a Marver model is, but apparently it's this one. Oh my god. Why can't I get this stuff? Oh my god. Here we go. Tires flat, phone's not working. Someone trying to stop me from leaving. He's not the killer. Okay, let's go look at the lockbox. And then I think that's might be a good place to end. I don't know. I just want to, like, keep playing. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like, we're, like, close to the end. And it's like, things are getting juicy. Things are getting intriguing. And I kind of want to just keep rolling. He's onto me. Had to hide the key in one of the drains by the roadside. Never. Do you have time to put it here? Received the message and the key. I've been following this anonymous person blindly. Need to revisit my investigation notes, see if I missed anything important. One of them was lying. Yeah, that was an okay book. Recorded. It was Matthew. The E in all the killers is slightly off in comparison to all the other letters. Hold on. Let's go through all of these real quick. It's that E. Sorry, I'm now, like, looking to see. I don't think we have anything typed by anyone. Doesn't look like it's that. Wait. Why does the E and scent look slightly off to me? But they all kind of look off. Hold on. Okay. Let's go find that key. And then we'll end the episode. I think that's what we'll do. Not even kidding, these drains are so well hidden, I didn't realize. I think this is actually the one that we need. Yeah. Okay, well, at least we found all the keys. I'm curious. I don't think it's here, but I don't know where else it would be. Okay, we're going to end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will figure out where this key goes and get ever closer to finding the last bit of proof that we need. Because I'm pretty sure Father Matthew killed Vivian. Kind of want to just go through and just open all these, because, like, why not? But I don't think, like, there will be an achievement behind it, but, like, I don't know. You never question it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.